coming, sorry.
No. Wanted to talk to both of you before we had this other meeting. So I know I spoke to both of you, and I spoken to Doherty about his contract, and his folks are bugging us to get it approved. I spoke to Joe about it before he went on his operation. And, I told him, he says, I know you don't know about this.
Jay Doherty?
Jay Doherty.
Oh, Jay, okay.
We have 3 contacts with him.
Right.
Yeah, 3 subs with them.
Right.
So I explained, I kind of laid it out for him. And he says, let me think about that. All right, I'm giving you this added information to both of you. So I spoke to both of you separately, spoke to Jay Doherty. I met with Joe. It was a brief conversation. Sitting here today, right now, I don't know where Joe's head is at. And given his positioning with Dean, I could very easily see Joe saying, we got to...
On which item?
On Doherty. I switched back to Doherty. I'm sorry. I've tried talking to him about Dean Apple. He hasn't returned my calls or texts.
Okay.
I can't do anything about that. But I did have a chance to talk to Doherty. To Joe before. It was literally an hour before he's going under the knife. He finally talked to me. He goes, hey, I know you're going into this. Here's what's going on, Joe. This contract. I gave him a little bit of the history. This goes way back. I talked to him about the 3 subcontractors that are in now and the price, and the cost of that. He goes, well, I need to know more about this contract. I need to know more about the background. Why are we doing this? And, we'll need to take this back up when I get back. You mentioned you wanted to talk to Joe about how things work, Michael.
I'll be glad to.
So the reason I want to talk to you before we're in there, because of the stuff that's going on with IBW and Joe not engaging. He's really not engaging there at all. I could real easily see Joe saying, we're not going to do this.
Sure, I can see that too.
How do you think our friend will react?
Oh. Okay.
You're
You're not going to do it? You're not going to do something for me? I don't have to do nothing for you. He won't say it.
Oh, no, he's not going to say anything, but...
But now he may, before he hurt us, he may decide to call Chris. So it shouldn't get that far. So if you would allow me, Fidel, I would suggest that before you let Joe tell you no. See, it's hard to back people from no. Not hard, but they have to eat. They have to eat a little crow back from no. I would say let McClain call and talk to him.
Talk to Joe?
Because if he come back to you and tell you no.
Well, so here's.
You see what I'm saying, Michael?
Yeah.
So Joe said. So Joe hasn't said no yet. Okay, Joe hasn't said no yet. He's coming here on the 5th. His morning is kind of free. Is it? No, it's Tuesday. I'm seeing if I can fly up with Joe. I could talk to him on the plane a little more, because I don't think I'll be able to talk to him before then. And I don't know if 10 o'clock.
I can tell you right now, he's not going to be amenable. I just don't think because number one, he didn't do it. Number two, it's something been in place, and he don't understand why it's in place and how it's in place.
Well, I think it's even, I agree with that. And I also think that Joe is trying to change things, whether they're beneficial or not,
And he needs to know.
to make it his thing. And I'm just trying to figure out. Well, I'm glad you're I know you had said want to have a meeting with
No,
Joe.
I offered.
Yeah, I know you did.
I didn't say I want to.
Oh, I didn't say, I said you're willing.
I'm willing.
I said you're willing.
Because, you know, the domino effect is really something.
Well, right.
See, let me tell you how I look.
And that's why I'm trying to get ahead of the local 15.
Right.
And I'm not the one that's going to make the deal with Dean.
Well, my thing is, let me just tell you.
I'm not.
Right.
On local 15, I would rather, if you allow me, I would rather you spend more time with fixing this. Local 15 thing is gonna get fixed.